My name is Claes Jetzel, and I have been here at First Baptist since 1999, I believe. We have, of course, my wife Catherine and sons Andrew and Christian have been here. I was born in Sweden, and my family's still over there. I have mom and dad, and they are 88 and 87 years old, and I have an older brother and an older sister who also live over there. Sweden really is what they're very proud to call themselves an open society, which is open to ideas and that you can believe what you believe in. In Sweden, the churches are nice and old, and actually the tradition when I grew up, you always heard the church bells ring at 10 o'clock on Sunday. The problem was that nobody was going, and so it's just, you have these big empty churches that sit there. So as a 17-year-old, I decided to become an exchange student. And my organization ended up having 33 students in the state of Utah. And out of those 33, there were 3 of us that stayed with non-Mormon families. And I was one of those 3. I stayed with the Lutheran family, and they insisted. They knew that I could tell them, which is sad, but I could tell them that I've been to church 19 times by that time. I'd been to church at the end of each semester of school, and when the classes go to church over in Sweden, and to one funeral. And so I knew how many times I set my foot in the church. So I came back to the U.S. and joined my brother at Northeast Louisiana University, and he arranged with a football coach so I could walk on the football team as a place kicker. My friends were both football players and then from the church, and so just had a lot of good connection with the church. And again, that was really the first time that I voluntarily went to church because I wanted to. And I did have to go back to Sweden. I joined the Navy January 8th. And it was sometime in February that I finally asked Christ to become my Savior. Yeah, so I grew up in a family that didn't have Christ in it. The church was there, but it wasn't part of our life. And so being a part of First Baptist has really helped me to be a better dad and a better husband. I've had role models in the church that have taught me. Of course, through the Bible studies in Sunday school and other Bible studies, I'm taught how the man I need to be and the father I need to be and the husband I need to be. Now we look back at the most recent years that the boys have been growing, but that started when they were little. And yes, we've tried to teach the values, but the support of the church have been very, very instrumental in who they are today. So it's been a big burden on mine and the boys and Catherine's hearts to share the gospel with my family. And last year, I talked to my dad. He's getting older, and so I was just asking him. There was actually very many times that it was hard to even connect with him. And so I had an opportunity to talk to him, and asked if he remembered what I had talked about in last year, and he said yes. And so I said, so have you thought any more about that? He said, yeah. So, and then he said, would you be willing to commit to making Christ your Lord and Savior? He said, yeah. So I said, and knowing that is very hard for him to speak, I did actually just say a prayer for him and asked him to just confirm, and he did gently squeeze my hand, but I did ask him later, said, do you know what we just did? And he said yes. At least I know now where his heart is, and that his name is in the Lamb's Book of Life.